Hello everyone, and welcome to the Starseed Audio channel. New format, right? New camera. So hopefully this microphone works better than the one that came with the camera. Hopefully it's better sound quality. So trialing it. But this is a general reading for the middle element dragons. And Tarot of the Abyss is highlighting, so that's what we're going to start with. Okay, that was quick. I love the Tarot of the Abyss because I don't know about your deck, but my deck is very talkative. It never takes long for things to come out of this deck for some reason. Anything else? Okay, so as usual, I'm going to get your oracle cards while we talk about your spread. So let's talk about your spread. We have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Hanged One, the Sun, the Devil, and the Wise One, which is the Oracle. Some of you may be stuck in your head, or second guessing yourself, or there may be some sort of gaslighting involved with this, or you are accustomed to people gaslighting, right? But that may be in the past. You want to be very careful because nostalgia is a dangerous thing, right? Thinking on the good old days and having fun memories, that's one thing, but allowing yourself to stay stuck in the past is keeping you from your future. There is a sense of a need to let go of the things that don't really have anything to do with who you are today. Yes, hold on to your memories, but maybe that's a decoration or old stumps or whatever the case may be doesn't necessarily go with the decorations of your modern day home. Just an example. This is something that is really, you have to give precious thought to it, okay? But also you need to remember not to get stuck in the past, okay? The Six of Cups also has something to do with the contract your soul signed prior to coming into this earth world experience, saying, I want to experience ABC, right? I mean, there's a fine line. You may have gotten lost along the way. And it may be that you got used to being on your own for an excessive amount of time, that the idea of finding a soulmate is something that is only in your thoughts, right? Something that you feel is potentially unachievable, but it is 100% achievable. If that is something that is meant for you, we all have true love soulmates. Okay? Whether or not we take action to meet them, find them, allow ourselves to hold space for them, is up to us as individuals. Free will, right? Part of the mind. But allowing yourself the freedom to express yourself wholly and love yourself fully in the present moment will allow you to make the choice to open up to connecting with others on a soul level, right? And this is going to take time for you to just kind of take a step back and maybe take on a different perspective on how you see the world. How can you maybe see a bad experience in a different light? What is the lesson that I've learned? Or what am I grateful for having and learning out of that negative experience? It's really important. We have negative and traumatic experiences for a reason. And it wasn't so that we could go mad or lose our minds or lose ourselves or close off from society or whatever the case may be. There's a lesson learned in there that we need to figure out. There is something within that will help us to grow as spiritual beings, as human beings, and help us to connect our head and our heart, our conscious with our subconscious. And this is something that is a lifetime of learning, right? We don't just get it, right? Because alphabet human beings be so well adjusted, right? But it is something that is possible. We just need to be willing to see ourselves as worthy of experiencing that. And by taking on a different perspective and a different vantage point, you might be able to see details that you couldn't see when you were facing it head on. And that will open you up to understanding yourself better, understanding circumstances of life better, understanding the situation you're currently in better, and how to move so that you can maybe redirect your life in a more positive way. And that's completely up to you as an individual. You know, if you think that you're going to be stuck in this horrible traumatic situation the rest of your life, then the universe says your wish is my command. Right? You know, the universe doesn't distinguish between positive and negative, wants and better wants. It distinguishes what you want based on how much your energy you're putting towards it, how much feeling, how much thought, how much you're thinking about it, how much you feel about it. Negative, positive energy, negative feelings or positive feelings, doesn't matter to the universe. How much of that space you hold, whether negative or positive, for that specific scenario, situation, person, activity, you know, put your descriptor in, right? But by taking the time to change your perspective on things, not only will you be able to open yourself up to true love and soul connections, but you will find your joy again with the sun. You will find your joy again. But it's all a matter of you know, what it is that you would want in your life. Do you want to choose to be in destructive, self-imposed addiction, codependent relationships, any kind of addictive behaviors or neurotic behaviors, or do you want to be smart about your life and do things that are for your betterment and your good? and your happiness and your joy. Because your joy is here, right? And it's possible for you, for everyone. What are you going to feel? Lena Sonia is calling to me to clarify. So let's see what the Six of Cups has to say. Clarifying the Six of Cups is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean you have to get out of the past. You can't keep living in the past. Okay? If something traumatic happened to you a long time ago in the past, you need to figure out a way how to get out of that and move into the present. You don't have to be future thinking or forward thinking. You just have to pull yourself from the past and rewinding that situation over and over again. Pull yourself out of it. Figure out a way. Get counseling, talk to friends, read some books. I don't know, whatever works for you. And whatever is meaningful for you to be able to help you to get out of that stuck in the past state of being and get yourself put into a present state of mind. Being present, being aware of your present environment. Okay? What is the Nine of Pentacles have to say? Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Now, this is this is about growth and expansion, right? Taking action on growing your own garden, learning about tending to your own garden. And by doing so, you're opening yourself up to a plethora of different opportunities, paths that you would like to take. But see, that's the tricky thing about the Seven of Cups. You have all of these different opportunities being presented, but it also warns, be careful what you wish for, right? Same thing with the whole law of attraction thing. Be careful how much energy you put into certain things, because you're going to get it. The more energy you put into something, the more of that something you have get. It's Two Cups. Two Cups. Two Cups. I love this Two Cups because everybody knows this. Very artistic. I love it. Have you noticed and I think that's why we have so many collections, those of us who collect tarot and oracle decks, is because, there is a specific card or two or maybe three in each deck that is our absolute favorite image to look at, right? Maybe one day I'll do a video and show you a made-up deck of all of my favorite images of every one of my decks. We might do something to do. If that's something you want to see, let me know. Okay. Two of Cups. Clarified by the Sun, Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. This is definitely soulmate energy for sure. Opening yourself up to receiving this means that you have to let go of things that are cluttering up your life and holding space when they should be cleared out. Okay, you have to be able to have space for this new soul connection. This is soulmate energy. This love is reciprocal, and it is happily ever after. Happiness, sunshine, seeing the world through childlike eyes. This is abundance, and it will come in quickly once you make room for it. And in order to make room for it, you have to let go of that past. Easier said than done. I get it. I've walked that path before, but it's still doable. You're strong enough to be able to do that, and you're worth doing that for. Clarifying the hanged one is the Ten of Cups. Yeah. You have to find a different perspective, a different way to do things, look at things from a different angle, change that attitude. Think about what feels achievable for you and make those baby steps towards that happily ever after. Because, and look, you've got the sun twice. Your happiness is right around the corner. It's up to you as to whether or not you're going to make room for it so that you can hold space for it, or if you're going to just continue holding on to the past and whatever negativity is still traumatizing you to this day. And believe me, I spent all of my 20s and 30s in anguish, okay? Trying to figure out what went wrong or what I could have done to protect the people, places, situations, instead of having all of this trauma happen. And while I was doing that and wallowing in it, more of that came to life for me. And then I realized, oh, I need to focus on more joyful things, more things that bring me in my heart true joy, instead of wallowing in coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? Clarifying the sun is the Three of Cups and Judgment. Now, this is an awakening moment for you. This is something that is what every person dreams of. Whatever that happiness is for you, whatever that wish fulfillment, that dream come true for you is, and it's different for everyone. There's plenty to go around, right? There's plenty to go around. And it doesn't matter who you are or where you're at in your life. You can choose to turn things around at any given point. What does the devil say? Clarifying the devil is the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is a divine truth coming to you. And it may be that someone who truly cares about you gives you a hard truth that is a deadly purpose. But it was made out of love for you. And if this hasn't happened yet, it will. It was made out of love for you, so that you can go on your new adventure and turn your life around, right? Follow those nudges, those inspired moments of clarity and creativity, and take action upon that. If something makes you so joyous and happy, do that. Okay. Be careful of addiction, though. That is what I was going to have to say. And addiction doesn't always have to be drugs and alcohol, right? Addiction can be hoarding or shopping or any kind of addictive behavior, right? Collecting tarot decks, right? Any kind of addictive behavior that could turn into something that's self-destructive, right? Addiction. Clarifying the wise one is death and the wheel of fortune. Until you change your perspective and allow yourself to transform into your new life, this won't happen for you. But when you do make that decision to gain a different perspective on life, change your perspective on life to a more powerful, positive sense of self and well-being, it will change your entire world. And you will transform into someone new. And people won't even recognize who you are anymore because you will have changed all of that. The wise one is the Hierophant. He is the keeper of the keys of the Akashic records. He is the keeper of the keys of all knowledge, right? And he teaches others that everything that we need to know lies within us, because our souls are part of a collective energy that holds all knowledge. So our souls are a piece of the collective, right? Having this human experience, we can tap into that if we allow ourselves the space to be able to do that, right? So let's see what we've got for the Oracle cards. We've got two of the Seasons of the Witch Beltane cards, and let me put my glasses on so that I can read their glasses. Sun God. I love another sun. Number 40. Come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. And we got Fire Festival. Number 11. Through flame and through song, there will rise a new dawn. Okay, so let me get the book so that I can read these. Sun God, authority, come all, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. Okay. The Sun God is the ultimate expression of masculine energy, representing structure, authority, respect, and status. This is the card of the leader and represents all of the qualities that make someone a force to be reckoned with. Your situation requires a strong hand and systematic approach. The Sun God does not allow his emotions to cloud his judgment, and neither should you. Communicate with clear logic and reason, and demonstrate your mastery and intellect. Any others involved in their situation will respect you for your ability to get right down to the heart of the matter. Additionally, this card reminds you that a leader rules with a strong hand but is not a tyrant. Be mindful of arrogance and allow others their moments in the sun. The Son of God is at his best when he uses his strengths to bring out the best in others. Number 11, Fire Festival, New Perspective. Through flame and through song, there will rise a new dawn. So, a strong blade is needed at this time to burn away the doubts, fears, and worries you have held within your mind. Fire Festival appears when you are your own worst enemy, when you are the only thing standing in the way of moving towards love, abundance, and joy. Not only are you blocking blessings, but the weight of your stress and anxiety is becoming too much to hold. Your soul is urgently trying to get your attention, to let you know you cannot go on as you have. Your worries may be valid, but they are not as bad as they may seem. You are overthinking things, which is causing you additional stress. The answer to your situation is a new perspective and a radical shift in your beliefs. Fire Festival also appears when it may be time to leave your situation. Sometimes you must salvage what remains, while at other times you must burn the bridge and walk away. There you have it. Right? So, for the love of dragons, but for the love of dragons, the hero number 43. I don't even mind the pink foil. Here we go, the healing. Dragons can be helpers, and if you carry dragon's blood in your veins, it's likely you want to leave this planet better than you found it. Just remember the one rule: are all ears being employed before contributing healing services. Offer help to those who are helping themselves. I'm going to say that again. Offer help to those who are helping themselves. This way, you are able to maintain vitality without reaching it out in the name of dependency. Another healing principle dragons know: you can only meet someone as deeply as they're willing to meet themselves. So whether you fly high or dive deep, you must understand who and what you're dealing with. Now is the time to employ discernment and offer healing hand and offer, Now is the time to employ discernment and offer healing hand in hand, paw in claw. Gorgeous. I love this. Okay, so we've got 3 of these antiquities. Antiquities of magic. We have pathway, passage. I like these cards because they're kind of bench, assess. It's kind of like hanging energy, right? Crown, accomplishment. Okay. So let's look at pathway. to have some good coffee. Okay. Pathway. Keywords: transition, bond, connection, journey, forward, movement, constant. Tarot card records: Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Cups. Oh, I see. The arch is the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Bridge is Five of Cups. Pathway is the Fool, Temperance, Moon, and Ace of Pentacles. Oracle message. Your chosen path is the path you are meant to be on. Trust where it is leading you. Each step taken in your life helps create the big picture. Each choice, effort made, feeling felt, connection shaped, and loss endured creates a new rite of passage on your journey. As you move through time and space, shedding light on the darkness that lies ahead, you are building a bridge that connects all the pieces through time, from ancestral lineages that arch their way to future generations. Know you are surrounded by people who love you, both the living and the deceased. They walk with you, behind you, and help light the way. They encourage your journey and celebrate your achievements. They hold your hand when you are afraid of the unseen and unknown. You are in wise company. You may be building a bond lasting many lifetimes. Bench. Bench. Keywords: rest, judgment, contemplation, decision-making, assessment, and objective. Tarot card records: Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. The Oracle message: life is asking you to take time out and listen to what you need at this time. If you are getting swept away or overwhelmed by the emotions that come from daily tasks, big decisions, and things that are out of your control, now is the time to get centered and tune into what is required to stay balanced and focused. It is okay to get lost in thoughts. It is natural to doubt yourself and where you are headed and what to do about it. Try not to place judgment on your thoughts while trying to figure it out. Judgment stagnates the free flow of energy that is needed to keep you or to help you move through. It is okay to take a pause to contemplate and assess what is happening. Trust that you will know what to do when to act. There is no need to rush anything. The universe is ready when you are. Likewise, if you are shifting from task to task and thing to thing with no end goal in sight, now is the time to sit and make some solid, tangible goals. Set objectives you can work towards achieving with the ability to check in with yourself along the way. Why can't I read something? If you are sitting in a place of judgment towards yourself or others, it is possible to allow some compassion and forgiveness to enter. People and situations show up in our lives for a reason. And then crown. Okay. Keywords: adept, accomplishment, status, transcendence. The oracle message. The tarot card reference is the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Chariot, the King and Queen of Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. The Oracle message. The work you have done up to now is starting to show in your skills. You are adept with how to use and share them. Your emotional maturity is in alignment with your direction. Your confidence is coming alive. Don't be fooled by rattling days and the moments when you question yourself. If we didn't do that, life would be conquered in a day. It is normal to feel what you feel. It takes time to build security, but the security coming to you now is real. It is strong and has the opportunity to become unwavering. You have the power to access wonderful things in this lifetime. No matter how big or small your dreams are, they are a reflection of you. Your ideas have the potential to impact people in a positive way. Are you brave enough to share them and see where they take you? You have the capacity to lead your life in a healthy, thoughtful way that inspires others to do the same. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. My little dragons, I really appreciate you holding space for me today. Let me know what you think of the new format in the comment section below. If you would rather see just the cards, let me know that so I can know how to figure out how to adjust this. And your input is appreciated. But I hope that something sank to you today, and I hope that you're feeling for it, and I will see you on the next